Hello, everyone. Jennifer Spohr here. And for those of you who are new to following me, I am a spiritual mentor and an Akashic Records channel trauma informed master consultant and teacher. And today it's on my heart to speak with you about faith and having unwavering strength in your faith. The other day, I was out on my morning walk, and the story of Abraham and Isaac from the Bible popped into my conscious awareness, and recognizing that that's my soul's guidance, I've learned over the years to never ignore that. And the theme of the story of Abraham and Isaac really just comes down to a lesson around how deeply do we stand in our faith, and how deeply do we trust that even though we don't know the whole path ahead, that God is always providing for us and directing us regardless of whether our logical mind understands it or not. So having that willingness to believe and to trust. And anyway, it's interesting because I don't regularly read the Bible, but I've learned over the years that when I receive these intuitive hits, that they're meant to be shared with others. And so what I found interesting is that when I looked up this information in the Bible, the verse is Genesis 20:22, which is very synchronistic, right? Because in numerology, the number 222 is all about having faith. And so, anyways, just to summarize the story, Abraham is told by God, is asked by God that he sacrifice his only son Isaac, and now that can seem unimaginable, right? Especially in today's day and age. However, Abraham chooses to adhere to God's request for him to sacrifice his only son, even though it's his only son. And by the way, he and his wife Sarah at the time had prayed for a son forever and waited 25 years, and then God finally blessed them with this son. And so what ends up happening is that he's willing to do it, he prepares to do it, and then at the very last moment an angel steps forward and says, Isaac, don't, or excuse me, says, Abraham, don't harm your son. Essentially, it was a test in Abraham's faith, right? In his willingness to follow where he was being guided to go without logically questioning it. That's an extreme example, but the whole reason why I'm sharing this with you today is because it's really about, how strong are you in your faith? How unwavering are you in your faith and trust to follow your soul's guidance, which is also God's guidance for you, right? Because that's one of the ways that God source whatever, that is for you, that speaks to you. So something, to reflect on today is just, asking yourself, where could there be more opportunity for you to solidify your foundation in your knowing, in following your soul's guidance and God's guidance.